Good afternoon, sir. My name is Tan Chang Wei, and here is my matrix number 181091363, and I am from Group 1 RK23. And my topic of my presentation today will be active power and parameters measurement of three-phase circuit. So before I start, I would like to apologize due to my outfit because my former clothes are in the hostel, so I can't wear in this presentation, so I wear polo tee. I hope you can uh, accept it. So first one will be, what is three-phase system? So three-phase system is a system with three phases, of course, and you have three wire for generation, transmission, and distribution. So the 2 watt meter method is used to measure the power in a three-phase system, and this project will get to use and well understand the function of the three-phase system through PCM software. And there are three objectives in this project. First objective is to measure the parameters of the three-phase system. Second objective is to measure the power delivered by a three-phase system using 2 watt meter method. And the last objective is to understand the usage of PCM software. The methodology of this project will start by figure out what are three-phase system and 2 watt meter method. Second step is to research on data for Malaysia frequency standard and the acceptable voltage drop based on BS7671. Third step will be sketch a circuit and do a calculation for the three-phase system. So next step, we will construct the circuit on PCM software and do the simulation on it. After the simulation is done, record the measure data with the table so that we can compare the calculated data and measure data, and in the end make discussion and conclusion on it. So here is my calculation. My rate line voltage of generator is 11 kV, and my transmission loss is 63 plus J13 ohm, and my load is 81 plus J9 ohm. And I will divide my calculation into two parts. First is to find the parameters of the balanced Y load connect to the three phase. So I will find the value of phase voltage of generator, the value of line current, the value of phase voltage of load, and the value of line voltage for load. And part B, I will find the active power, voltage drop percentage, the load power factor, and the conversion of inductance. And here is my circuit diagram in my PCM software. And after constructing circuit diagram, I will do the simulation on it and then record the data, the measure data with the table. And I will make the discussion on this table. So there are 4 tables. Table 1 line current, table 2 phase voltage of load, table 3 line voltage, and table 4 active power. And mention again, I will do the discussion on this table. So the first discussion will be towards table 1 line current. So line A, line B, line C are known as line AA, line BB, and line CC. So we can see this table. We can see that my calculated line current for line A, line B, line C is the same, which is 43.5976 ampere. But in my PCM software, I get the value of measure line A is 43.7367 ampere. For line B is 43.3786 ampere, and for line C the value is 43.2114 ampere. So the measured value of the line current are slightly less as compared to the calculated value of the line current. The second discussion will be towards table 2 phase voltage of load, and my calculated phase voltage for phase load A, phase load B, and phase load C is the same, which is 3.5531 kV. In my PC, I get a value of the measure phase load A is 3.5656 kV. For phase load B is 3.5441 kV, and the value of phase loss C is 3.5371 kV. So the value of measure of phase voltage of load is slightly less as compared to the phase voltage of the load calculated. The next discussion will be towards table 3 line voltage. We can see, based on this table, we can see that my calculated line voltage for EAB, EBC and ECA is the same, which is 6.1541 kV. But my PSIM software, I get the value for EAB is 6.1674, for EBC is 6.1180, and for ECA is 6.1554 kV. So the value of measured line voltage are slightly less than the value of the calculated line voltage. And the last discussion will be the table 4 active power. So my calculated active power is 461.8776 kW, but my measure active power using 2 watt meter method is 459.45 kW. So the value of measured active power using 2 watt meter method is less than the value of calculated active power. And the value of voltage drop percentage with the 11 kV of generator is 44.05%, which means it has exceeded the acceptable voltage drop based on BS 7671 or any Malaysia authority standard. In conclusion, we obtain that there will be a slight difference for the value that calculated and the value of measure. This may be the influence based on the decimal place we use during the calculation or the lagging of inductor in the three-phase system. So I mentioned again, the voltage drop in this project is unacceptable as compared to voltage drop based on BS 7671 or any Malaysia authority standard, which is a maximum of 3%, and the objective are achieved. So that's all for my presentation. I hope you can understand. Thank you.